Hola YouTube. Okay, so today we're gonna be doing eyebrows. That's one of my highest requested videos on my Instagram, is my eyebrows and my highlight and contour video. Highlighting and contouring should be coming up next week, so stay on the lookout for that. So basically, let me tell you guys the backstory before we even start with my eyebrows. I hate my eyebrows. My eyebrows are not, they don't like each other. They like hate each other. You know how people say your eyebrows should be sisters, not twins? Well, mine are stepsisters. At one point of my life, when the whole Instagram thing started and everything, the trend of straight eyebrow came along, you know, and I decided to join that trend. So I decided to cut the end of my eyebrows. Now my eyebrows don't grow. So I am completely F, because now I don't have no end on my eyebrows. So now I have to draw them in all day. This is the reason why. This is something that I learned. You should not follow everything you see on Instagram, or cut your eyebrows, or whatever it is that, you know, you have to let grow back and time takes to do that, because you don't know if it's gonna work on you. Now I know. Thank you Lord for guiding me now, because I'm not doing none of that crazy stuff no more. So yes, so if you guys want to see how I do my eyebrows, just stay tuned and keep on watching. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna start with a brow fix by Anastasia. Basically what this is gonna do is it's gonna hold the hairs in place. I need this because my hairs are wild. They go all over the place, and I always have to make sure that I lock it down with some wax. So the Anastasia brow fix is one of the best things ever. And then with a spoolie, I brush my eyebrows upward because it's easier for me to see my shape. So now they look a little crazy. Using my DIPBROW in dark brown by Anastasia. What I like using is the angle brush, and this one is by Merv brushes. With the dip brows or any kind of gel for your eyebrows, you always want to make sure that you use a synthetic brush because it's easier for that texture. If you're using a powder texture, you want to make sure that you use real bristles, and that will be the 266 by MAC, and then MAC has the 263 that is synthetic. So synthetic is my way to go when I'm doing my dip brow. So what I'm going to start doing is following my natural line for my eyebrow and filling in the little areas that need hairs. And with the gel, you always want to use a little. A lot of people don't know how to use the brows because they use too much of the product. So the less you use, the better. Right, feathering it. So what I'm doing, I'm just doing softly strokes and small strokes to get my arch how I want it. Like I brush a little of the product on my eyebrows because this one always tends to be darker than this one, so I have to make them look like sister at least. So on top, I'm gonna give myself a little bit of arch, really softly strokes. Remember, just gonna follow the top of my hairs and bring it down to give myself a tail on my eyebrows. So still feathering it a little and bringing it down a little more. I'm gonna apply a little more just on the bottom so my outline of the eyebrow looks clean. So remember, always start with little product and start building it up. So it's easier to add product than to take off, so always start with little. And we could stop there, but I like cleaning up my eyebrow. I'm gonna be using my foundation from DERMABLEND, and this one is in golden bronze, with a flat brush 212 by MAC. And I'm just gonna clean it up, and this is gonna give you the clean effect. I like using a color that matches my skin tone. Because if you use something lighter when you take pictures, it bounces back on the picture and it's not a pretty look. And then I use a blending brush and just smooth everything out. And that's how I do my brows. I just go in a little with this fully, brush them a little up, and that's it. That's how I do my brow.